the question then is basically how does slow money relate to food? And go ahead.
Sure. So a lot of people ask about how slow money relates to food. For some folks, it's obvious from the beginning because of the relationship between slow food and slow money, but for other people, it's not as obvious. So how we see slow money relating to food is quite simple, and that is we know there's a lot of structural fixes we need to make to our economy as a whole. And when we look at food, we recognize that food and agriculture are still the largest economies on a local, regional, and global level. We recognize that by changing the way we invest in food, we can have structural impact on the rest of the economy as well. Also, as we know, there are many other challenges facing us on a global level. If we're able to fix food with money, we automatically address issues like climate change, health and wellness issues, environmental degradation, community dissolution, and all those things as well. So food is a very powerful conduit for larger structural economic change as a whole. Not to mention the fact that food has tangible intrinsic value. And when we look at an economy and we consider that 40% of the wealth generated last year was wealth generated just by extracting money from financial transactions, and we look towards building more secure, long-term, stable economies, and we recognize that food itself has value. So by investing in food, we're investing in something very real, something we can taste and touch and share, and provides everything from sustenance to intimacy. That's why we see slow money and food being so intimately connected.
About the soil trust and how that works and what your hopes are for that.
Sure. So a lot of times when this conversation about investing food comes to the table, oftentimes the question is, well, is this only something that investors, accredited investors, sophisticated financial people can participate in? And the answer is no. It's an absolutely broad-based, egalitarian, democratic movement where all sorts of people can participate. And one of the ways they can is through something called the Soil Trust, which is a new financial vehicle that the Slow Money as an organization has created. And the idea is simple. We're gathering millions and millions and millions of small donations, and we're able to use that money and deploy it as investment to catalyze local financial activity all across the country. So you can literally go to thesoiltrust.com, make a donation of as little as $25 or as much as $100 million. And that's the money that's going to help catalyze this emerging economic movement even more so.